When everybody thinks rural places have limited resources, it is correct. But when we establish an ICU, we ensure that that limited resource setting is actually set up with complete resources. For example, I go to a place where they need an ICU. We do a basic checkup, right? Like what is the infrastructure, starting with oxygen, equipment, the patient care flow pathway. We check everything and ask the hospital people, the partnering hospital people, to ensure that these things are kept ready. Second thing, we give the list of pharmacy that is to be procured and kept ready. We connect them with the required people also. Then lab. Okay, in this hospital, lab has these many facilities. Okay, no problem. But if the tests are not available there, whom can I connect with? And then we will have our own internal turnaround times, right? So if I send this test in this place, it takes few hours. The other test takes these many, let us say another day. Meanwhile, I know my team how to work on it. Correct? Now, next level is the requirement of doctors and other support systems. So I know that such and such doctor can be reachable within such and such time. So when you have proper planning available, even the limited resource setting will become planned resource setting, where I know my limitations very clearly, and also I know that within what time I can get these things done. So based on that, we can actually manage it. Even in a taluk level ICU, if you look at a multidisciplinary critical care unit, 90 to 95% of patients can be managed. Take an example, if there is acute MI. So I see the patient first, and if there is ST elevation, our people thrombolize the patient. That's all. Say door to needle time should be less than 30 minutes. I can't transport at that point of time to the nearby city somewhere which takes 2 to 3 hours. No, I thrombolize. If the patient settles down, then slowly I will shift the patient for the PCI and other further care in the nearby cath lab area. Now I thrombolize. Our team thrombolizes, and the patient is not responding. Then till we have time to shift the patient to that place under supervision and under continuous treatment. So in this way, you are actually justifying, the lack of cath lab facility in your place, even though the transportation takes 2 hours, 3 hours time. In the same way, take for example injury, head injury or trauma. First, we ventilate. You stabilize the patient. Yes, you need, let us say polytrauma. You need some 5-6 surgeons to be available: plastic surgeon, neurosurgeon, orthopedic surgeon, general surgeon. All these people should be available. Yes, still you stabilize and then shift. Whereas if I have a general surgeon in my place and I can call the neurosurgeon within 1 hour or 2 hours here, I'll stabilize and call those people and get it done. No? So at least 90 to 95% of the times, especially when it is medical case, if it is medical case, if you have ventilation, if you have dialysis available, if I have CT scan at least in my vicinity available, 99% of the times I can manage such way. All I need is opinion from others. I can always call them and take opinion. So the limited resource setting, so-called, if it is planned properly and ensure that resources are built clearly before opening the ICU, and then which case to touch, which case you can't manage, you will stabilize and send, and you can manage some cases, right? So this planning of execution, proper execution, is what actually gives us best outcomes.